Crazy, please!
And now they must confront two murders. Who claimed the lives of Ifumi and Kiyotaka? In this class trial, suspicion builds upon suspicion.
Alright, I'm gonna look at what we have so far.
Alright, yes, let's take a look at our truth bullets. We got 17 of them this time around.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back.
The victims were Fumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. The target was
found in the repository under Kiyotaka's lifeless body. It was apparently used to move Kiyotaka in order to avoid leaving any bloodstains. The dolly was found when the body was rediscovered in the repository. This specific dolly has no handles and blood was found on one of its wheels. It is assumed that this is the same dolly that was in the equipment room where Kiyotaka's body was originally discovered. When they were first found in the nurse's office, Hifumi's glasses were covered in blood. However, they were next seen in the repository. They were completely clean. Cameras of all shapes and sizes were found in the repository, and one of them was found wet and apparently had been recently washed. The door connecting the art room to the repository is designed to open only from the repository side. According to Aoi, it was locked during the search for the missing body. However, when the body was rediscovered, it somehow been unlocked. A puddle of blood was found in the equipment room where Kiyotaka's body was initially found. A tire track had been left behind in the blood. The cloth that was found in the trash can in the nurse's office. It was branded with a popular cartoon character and was found with blood on it. One has to wonder if someone used this to wipe some blood away. I thought when I first saw that, I thought it was like a little condom wrapper. Fumi's body disappeared when Celeste and Aoi left. Oh, Celeste and Hinata
might be my point I wanted to make.
Huh?
Finish the thought, then I'll say my thing.
Yeah. Fumi's body disappeared when Celeste and Hina left the nurse's office to use the bathroom. Apparently, they weren't gone for more than a minute or two.
Okay, so the point is, I think the reason why like the Danganronpa anime failed, like not only as an adaptation, but like as someone who's seen like some other people play through the game, it's just the moments of like them living the chaotic fucking like life, including how weirdly horny it gets at every possible turn. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This game is like oddly sometimes kind of horny, but like I don't feel like it's on purpose. This is a note that Yasuhiro wrote to get everyone to meet in the dining hall. Meet in the dining hall is all it says. The handwriting is remarkably neat and clear. These are the blueprints for robotic justice, which were found in Yasuhiro's room. No one but Yasuhiro could have possibly fit into the costume. In addition, anyone wearing it would not be able to see their feet, or bend at the waist more than 90 degrees. That means they weren't able to pick up Hifumi because there's no way you cannot pick that man up without bending your back at all.
He set it up.
Apparently, Yasuhiro received a mysterious note last night, and the note reads, "I found a hole, maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. Kiyotaka's wristwatch broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock. It was confirmed that as of late last night, the watch still worked, which means it must have been broken the following morning that he was attacked. Kiyotaka's lifeless hand was found clutching a small scrap of paper.
Hold on.
Oh, God.
What?
Nothing. I'm a little anxious is all.
Okay.
He's anxious.
Hifumi had this note hidden on him. One edge of it appears to be torn. The note reads, "I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find it, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. Oh, one was for the rec room, one was for the equipment room.
Yeah.
Each student has their own e-handbook, which also acts as a card key. The owner's name is displayed each time the handbook is booted up. If it is believed that no handbooks were involved in carrying out the murder this time." Okay, that's all we know.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Skills. Let's see.
Yeah, we got some new ones.
We have Lost in Thought. Increases time limit for each phase. Let's see. I don't think we need it, but let's put it on because we have
technique.
The focus gauge recovers more quickly. Effective during the non-stop debate, the hangman's gambit, and bullet time battle. Yes, please.
That seems good.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we don't have enough skills for like to manage our SP right now. So
Yeah, you get skills from talking to people, right?
yeah.
Yep.
All right. You
That's
guys,
cool.
you guys ready?
Yeah,
I'm as
man.
ready as I'll ever be, man.
Yes.
Clash trial number 3. Let's go.
All right, Spooky. I'm gonna be like metaphorically
Let's
holding your hand.
begin with a
during this.
basic explanation of the class
All right,
trial.
I'm gonna wear gloves.
So, your
Okay, I'm
votes
gonna
will
also not-
determine the results.
I'll wear anti-gloves.
Okay.
If
means
you
I can
can
touch
figure
anything
out
with gloves.
who done it, then
Ew.
only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with,
His
already
voice
know
is
who
so
did it.
insane.
Yep.
was that?
Huh?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Don't try and deny it! You killed them!
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the
There's
suit.
evidence that proves he did it, but evidence that proves that he doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Parts we
Whoa.
assume were
Well,
used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
Well, as y'all have taught me in this game, everyone is actually kind of stupid, so
Yeah.
it's possible
It
that they
points
could
to
all
you as having
assume.
created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know! I don't know!
Is Hiro really the killer, or for anything else? We have to make that clear. All right.
Time, bro. Oh shit.
God.
Let's do the costume. No, let's do the blueprints because of the.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Actually, hold on. Let me take a look at my controls again, just to make sure. Yeah. All right, there you go.
Hiro, why?
We have to concentrate.
Why
on
did you
something.
kill them?
No!
Right.
Just hold on a
Yes,
second!
All right. Compelling evidence that Hiro is the killer. Is that really true?
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff!
Stuff. It's not true. It's
Hiro, why?
no. Just hold on a second.
So I think it is the blueprints.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints,
The suit parts. No, that's wrong.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
what do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say?
Mr. Meme,
When you compare it to the
I'm
blueprints.
getting a little bit of echo.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
Is there still echo?
Yes.
No, it's good enough. I think it's fine.
Well, I guess it must just be on my end then. Oh well.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So
I can
Makoto,
hear it like very.
are you
vaguely,
saying
but
you
it's not
don't
like-
think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
What?
Okay, then I changed my mind.
Then who was in that
Yeah.
Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
was
And
Hero.
of course, it passes it off to me.
So? Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
Suspicious individual in question, the one that must have been in the suit, was still Hero.
I got it!
Hero.
The Illuminati.
Other than Hero, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hero didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What?
Now that's
Okay,
a
language
bold assumption.
Maybe.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
The tarp and the doll.
You have to move Taka's body. It's gotta be the dolly.
I got it!
There's still one more thing. Things were used to move Taka's body.
The tarp.
Yeah.
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
Yeah, but like
But when the body
was
disappeared,
moved, there was no blood
so
anywhere.
did the dolly.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, this is so weird.
Yeah, this one is a weird.
Later,
this is a weird
when
case,
Taka's body
especially.
reappeared in the
That's a
repository,
thinker.
I think people consider this like the worst case in the game, right? Or something like
I'm
that.
Really?
so far kind of liking it. I think it's kind of cool so far. Like, I'm genuinely stumped.
so did the
It's just a-
dolly.
It shows that there's a huge like spike in difficulty like between like
In other words,
last case and this
you
case.
think they used the
Maybe.
dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't
We
realize
saw it earlier.
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway. We have all accepted
You.
the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
She did it.
Yeah,
Wow.
being kind of weird.
I never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I could change your mind. If I could just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository.
This is when the imposter tries so too hard to, cover their tracks.
Oh, Makoto, don't you know you are just a silly little white boy?
No,
I want to see. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see.
I'm Japanese.
Let's talk about reloading. Starting with the next
Anything you're white.
starting with the next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you see the ammo
Oh, is this
count.
like the bump in difficulty where they add like a new mechanic that makes it a little harder?
Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But from now on, just locking on and pressing the left mouse button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the tab key. Just like locking in, you'll have to press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. Basically, just remember that the tab key now has a function along with the RMB and LMB buttons. You'll automatically reload at the start of fever time and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all. In which case, you can ignore everything I just said. Well then, good luck and have fun. We're already starting with a bullet time battle? Okay.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic.
You are a stupid
Lies
wife.
will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree.
You're
You are
gay.
a fool. Do your worst.
Hey, you're fucking her up.
You have it wrong.
Shut up,
I
bitch.
cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch.
That's so interesting how they
I
like
cannot agree.
have this like
You are a
weird
fool.
mystery game and then have these like really kind of
Do your
out there
worst.
ideas for how to do the mystery segment.
There you go.
Yeah, dude. I really
cannot
cannot
agree.
see how people could
This should
draw
prove it.
parallels to this. In Phoenix Wright, they are really nothing alike. Phoenix Wright in this.
Yeah.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway,
Fucking
that was just
bitch.
something we had to get out of the way.
Fucking
Let's
bitch.
get back to the main subject.
Oh no, the guy I was having sex with is burning up and he smells
Byakuya
really weird.
is being the voice of reason. God, this is the end times.
Oh no, everyone thinks I killed Shifumi. How am I gonna get out of
Yakuya
this,
is just
Mr.
doing
B?
it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
Dude, listen. Fucking epic. Dude, the other day on fanfiction.net while I was looking for Danganronpa stuff that we could potentially cover, I saw a Phoenix Wright versus Makoto Naegi rap battle. And I'll say this, I can't say how good it was, but at least it rhymed semi-regularly. And I was like, you know, this is cool and all, but I wish it was Byakuya versus Edgeworth.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think
the
that would have been
subject of how
funnier.
Robo
I think that
Justice
was real.
didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be
Little
happy to
girl.
explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become
they couldn't bend
immediately
down.
obvious.
Yeah, how are they gonna push it? They also can't see their feet, so they can't like push it with their foot.
Very
Yeah, dude. Very, yeah, with their tongue.
Yeah,
Wait, no.
their big fucking sloppy long tongue.
And who do we know who has a big sloppy long tongue?
It's too obvious, though.
Venom.
It's full fucking. If the tongue don't fit, then they must spit.
If the dick don't spit, you must acquit. If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that?
Mr. Beam, can the thumbnail for this trial be like be a spoof of the man in the suit,
Yeah.
where it's like fucking, but it's like fucking Hero in
The
the
costume.
yeah, the costume
As
itself.
we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there,
Mhm.
the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Yep.
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
See, it's the
Then you could push the dolly no problem.
So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Sorry, I don't think I realized anything.
God, Hero, you're so fucking stupid.
And we love you for that.
As we know, and from there.
Yeah,
then
Oh my God.
Now,
keep in mind. If I were here, I'd be fucking
even
awesome.
without a
I'd be
handle,
really
you'd
good at
have
this.
to
Do is bend over.
No, that's wrong. You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
I tell you, I'm like a bag.
Not to mention, you totally couldn't bend it the way. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right
Can't even
about
touch
that?
your toes.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top
Yes,
of
for sure
that,
tested
if
that.
you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Just the fucking clasp on it.
There's absolutely no chance that the costume is taken just to move the body because...
Can't take it off yourself.
Take it off for yourself.
I got it!
Oh fuck, oh
I don't
fuck,
think
oh
taking off
fuck.
the suit was an option. If you remember,
Oh, remember the save, I can't get rid of it! Ah, yeah, there's fucking shit on there that you need to help. Just like a latch or something. Yeah, there it is. Gotta take them off.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself,
20 years old,
I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right!
So, it's really, really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Man.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo-Justice?
Okay, that's what I say. Whenever someone's in the costume, aren't the eyes on?
I don't think that really matters.
I don't know. Because the
If
eyes
whoever
are,
was in that suit is not
could
the
have sworn that was
culprit,
Finn.
how do you explain that?
Also, if I may, how is Hifumi looking in the photo? Would you say?
Scared?
Because it was taking a while.
Aroused?
He's kind of into it.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just so excited to be eating his hero.
Well, no, his hero is Princess Piggles. Remember?
Princess Pudgy thing, yeah.
No, that's his waifu. That's his Oshi.
His 2D waifu. For his 2D.
Yeah, I love my cosplay girlfriend. I hate my dumb ex-girlfriend. Hifumi does seem like the kind of guy who would listen to the lead
do you
Street
remember
Boys
what the now
unironically.
deceased Hifumi said?
Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Ah, I got hit in the head. What? About robot.
I was calling.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I just realized Hifumi
Yeah,
is the
that's
one
gotta
who
be
named
right.
him Robo Justice.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that didn't occur to me.
Well, it's probably not like the real name of it. It's just what people are calling.
But that's what the name. But that's what its name was on the blueprint.
Was it?
Yeah.
I truly believe that Hifumi, like, maybe he was going to be like helping someone kill somebody, but then he got double crossed.
Maybe. I think it really was like he wrote 2 separate notes for Hiro and Taka. He knocked out Taka, knocked out Hiro, killed Taka, and then I don't know, somehow
That doesn't explain the suit. Like, why? How?
And put
Oh,
Taka
maybe that
in
does explain it.
here.
Actually. Okay, it could be something like that.
Because if so, the only because if his plan, the thing is, if his plan went off without a hitch, then the only person who would still be alive is Celeste. She was the only person who was attacked who's still alive.
Yeah.
Hold on a second!
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened.
What do you think would happen if
I
like
suppose
everyone
we could
just
start with this morning.
How do you think Monokuma would react if everyone just randomly guessed the correct person every single time without even doing the trial?
I think he would just he'd probably just get very sad.
Oh, fuck!
No, what? No! No! What? No! Come on!
Oh,
So fucked up.
I put my anal beads in here for nothing.
And you know that video
Four
of
of
like
us
the anime
gathered
dude
together
like
in the
pounding the
dining
ground and
hall.
crying and then he shits
Makoto,
himself?
Hina,
Yeah.
It's
Kyoko,
that.
and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
I will say this: it probably can't be Sakura or Hina because
this. Oh well, here's the thing.
they would have covered for each other. Because like,
Yeah. Okay. Think about this. So we know that this all took place at 8 a.m., right? Which means 2 hours before is when when Taka died, because he died at 6 a.m.
Yeah,
he was
dude.
murdered at 6 a.m. We know for a fact that they all got there at 8 a.m., which is an hour, which is when they're supposed to wake up, right?
yeah,
Hina and Sakura wake up at 7 a.m. because they wake up an hour before everybody else to exercise for an hour.
I thought they woke up at 6.
No, they wake up at... They all got there at 8, which is...
Okay, so yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
so they're definitely clear.
Probably.
And like, because like they're very rigid with their workout schedule. So if one didn't show up, then the other would probably tell us.
Yeah. No, they do it in their rooms.
They do it in the room exactly.
So
yeah.
I mean, it could technically be like.
But if they were to like leave their rooms to go exercise, they'd probably tell the other.
Probably. I don't know, man. There's too many.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Yeah. So they're
And
definitely
as soon
clear.
as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
So Taka
That
would have
was
been
when
dead
we
for
saw
a while
Celeste's
at that point.
picture and discovered
he'd
that
already
her
been dead
assailant
for
had been
an
wearing
hour
a
and a half.
strange
The
costume.
order of the numerical order of the hammers doesn't matter then.
It doesn't. I guess it just matters on size.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, he must have died earlier. He died first. He died first.
It was set up like that, probably to actually trick people.
Yeah.
And so whoever had killed Taka likely would have known that the small hammer they used to attack Celeste would not have killed her. They would have known that a bigger hammer would have done the job. Would have been better for it. Huh.
As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
Yeah, we know.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Who was that person, though?
Honestly, Celeste is looking pretty suspicious right now.
A better question was there a person?
Because, like, what are the odds?
Yeah, what was their person? Maybe Celeste lied.
Yeah, exactly.
And then...
Yeah, and, like, there's no way... Because, like, even if they did go to the bathroom together, there's no way both of them needed to go.
Yeah, Celeste waited in one of the storeroom, outside one of the stalls, like Sully in Monsters Inc.
Because like that's the thing, because Hina probably went into one of the stalls. In fact, she almost certainly went into the stall unless she's got really fucking good aim. So, while she was in there, maybe she left. But that's still not enough time to move Hifumi's big fat body up 3 floors.
I think. Okay, just keep going.
Yeah. This is a thinker. People hate this one.
Because it's complicated is the issue.
I think
it's the
type
of mystery.
I think it's more of the aggressive, the repetitive,
the moving parts.
No, the repetitive re-explaining of things.
Yeah, but
I guess. I think it's kind of needed because there is so many moving parts in this. You kind of need to remind you.
Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor, to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Oh my god.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
Yep.
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Alright, now it's back to being interesting. Right.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started. beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradiction hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what.